A spot in the U.S. Open quarterfinals on the line. Chanda, loved your take.
15.
Kudematova, who plays a power game, but has the ability, you said, to play other places and can blunt a little bit of what Ons Jabeur throws at her.
Yeah, and she can sneak in as well. She's very opportunistic in matches, and that can help her in this one tonight. And I think it's such a big help
13.
when you can hold serve so regularly. It just takes a lot of pressure off the other areas of your game and allows Kudematova to bring a little more intensity to breaking serve. It's shown in her previous rounds.
Also, because all of these players in this bottom half, all the ones we saw today, this is, for many of them, they haven't been this far before at the Open. You heard Kudematova say she's never been on ash. That was no problem adjusting there as Kudematova holds it love.
15.
Right now, she's got to find a way to keep matching serve for serve with Kudematova. Service games become even more important. Ons is a player who has so many shots in her tool bag, but the standard power, that's a go-to.
Oh. Thirty 15.
Their middle front row is Karim, that is Ons Jabeur's husband.
Arantxa Sanchez there in the back row in that box.
Good spot.
Game 7.
Don't know who that is.
1 game all. First.
Guessing game we always play. Who are these people?
$15.
Those are the types of plays that Kudematova is very comfortable with, and that helps to nullify the ability of Jabeur to jerk her around the court. No hesitation and textbook volley. The fact that Jabeur has not had a lot of success in this matchup, maybe that helps to relax her a little bit more. You feel like you have a little less to lose. You can go for it a little more. We'll see as this match goes on.
Well, the nerves, which Jabeur, to her credit, has openly talked about, they crept in again. She had to walk off the court and got ill in the closing game of her match against Shelby the other day.
Game, Kudematova.
That's part of what Ons Jabeur also openly talks about. She understands she's playing for a lot more than herself. Kudematova in June had her breakthrough. She made her first quarter at a major at Roland Garros.
Second set. $15.
We talk about the form that Kudermetova has been, and she's won over 30 matches this season and counting. And their ability to step inside the court, to hit with pace, to also cover a lot of court. Throw in the slice, to try to mix it up. It's going to be important for Jabeur to find ways to try to get Kudermetova off balance. It just takes a little more doing.
Ooh. Very unbalanced there. Wasting away a 97-mile-an-hour serve. And then missing second serve return.
That's a little bit of a gift there after a couple of points Kudermetova played. That helps Ons breathe a deep sigh of relief.
Game, Jabeur.
Jabeur holds for 2-all.
2 games still, first set.
Looking at a few of the, so to speak, the racing form here, just to see what players have done this year. Kudermetova does not have a great rank on the tour. As you see, a reminder that U.S. Open can be followed on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all at #US Open. So anyway, Kudematova said serves well. She's 12th on the WTA Tour this year in service games won. She's 80th in return games won. Ons Jabeur is 9th on the tour in return games won. So that's a pretty good collision. Excellent server, excellent returner.
It's always interesting to see kind of which stat kind of comes to bear a little bit more in a matchup. And so far, the Kudermatova serve has had the advantage over the Jabeur returns. I mean, this is definitely a match where Jabeur's going to have to take a few more risks, maybe take a few more chances on serves.
I would think this would be key for Jabeur to not drop her serve. If the player she's playing isn't winning a ton of return games, you just keep your own serve.
You've got to hold on to your serve. But I also think for Jabeur returning, maybe try to mix it up a little bit more, change position, give Kudermatova a different look.
There's Kareem, her husband, on the left, and Issam, her coach, for Jabeur. Done by Kudermatova. I did say during the Shelby Rogers match they should make up shirts, because you saw Arantxa in there. There have been a lot of foos. Friends of Ons. Her box has been.
Not heard that before.
Her box. Well, I just said it the other day because her box has been pretty full, and that, you know, her story's so phenomenal. She's an easy person to gravitate towards. Nice return there by Jabeur. Stays in this game. Trying to hold for Kudermatova, which keeps us on serve through the first 5 games.
3 games to 2, first set.
Chan Rubin, only 2 players left in the U.S. Open who've won this title, men or women. Of course, there are no women. We know that.
Love 15.
Survey says?
You kind of got me with this trivia, but it's Nadal and Cilic.
Cilic. See,
I kind of sleeping on Cilic.
He's one of the great under-the-radar major champions. That's it. Be a first-time women's champ, and with Medvedev, the defending champ, out, 2 men left who've won this title.
You can tell so far Ons Jabeur is not quite feeling comfortable enough to throw in the chips and the drop shots and the angles that we're used to seeing her employ in matches. Kudermatova keeping the ball deep. That hasn't helped for Jabeur.
That's a good point, Chan. against Shelby Rogers. Same situation, first set. Jabeur didn't mix in things very much. Shelby won. Jabeur was able to mix in her repertoire much more in the second. And then obviously third sets.
That's a challenge. When Jabeur is sort of out-hit at times, or she's fending off too much depth, it's a little more difficult. As she gets into this match and continues to hold serve the way she's been doing so far, maybe that relaxes her a little more. She's able to start finding opportunities. This game getting more complicated.
Yep. So here we go. This is first stress moment for Jabeur on her serve.
That is a return. Kudematova cutting that ball off at an angle. Jabeur didn't quite hit her target, and Kudematova made her pay.
First break point of the match.
Let's focus.
Boy, that was just power, and only 79 miles an hour on the Jabeur serve. A player who has not dropped serve in the US Open yet now has the first set lead. That's why I brought up that serve stuff. You had to feel that's the pressure on Jabeur. I'm going to have a hard time breaking her.
Yeah, that's the pressure you feel.
Love 15.
You know, it's almost like a huge server you're up against where you know you're going to get very few break opportunities. You have to hold on to your serve. You've got to focus even more on serving effectively when you don't have a huge serve on your side. Maybe a little moment for Jabeur, and she blinked. Double fault from Kudematova, second serve, and Jabeur not able to capitalize with another unforced error there.
Third 15.
Can really feel the weight of shot difference, can't you, right now?
Yeah, Kudematova right now is out hitting Jabeur. And definitely Jabeur is feeling that. Good fortune for Jabeur, and she takes advantage of it.
30 all.
Some of these rallies, the Tunisian has just got to battle, try to hold her ground, not get pushed so far back. And that time, able to move inside the court.
Let versus.
Right now, if you look at the numbers, this match is pretty nip and tuck, but it's the first serve of Kudermetova. That is what is setting her apart. She's only lost a couple of points when she gets her first serve in, and is doing a fantastic job behind second serves on top of it.
Game, Kudermetova.
So Kudermetova has the
Ball change.
edge now. She backs up that break, and it's 5-2 in the first.
First set.
Well, Veronika Kudematova playing this first set as a continuation of the 3 prior matches they played head-to-head. It's been one way.
15 right.
It's one break of serve, but it
Serve
for
delay.
Jabeur, it's obviously hold serve here, Janet, but then can she break this pattern? Can she get into a Kudermetova service game?
Well, sometimes we'll look at Jabeur's game and say, you know, there are times when she needs to just keep hitting and not get too cute and too complicated. I think this match is a little bit of the opposite. She's got to try to jerk Kudermetova around the court a little more. Not easy to do.
And they ask you that, it feels like Jabeur's been playing baseline points in this set, and that's not to her favor.
Well, I think there's a time in any match where if you are at a disadvantage, you've played enough points, you've gotten enough information to know, okay, this isn't necessarily the strength. I need to change it up and maybe get back to the hitting. First things first, holding serve here. Nice job by Jabeur.
Ons Jabeur's a thinker, we know that well, and she has been very candid about so many things, one of which is that, you know, she, as her tennis grew, she knew how many weapons she had, and it was when to use them, which ones to use. And that's what she's talked a lot about, bringing Issam Jalali in as the coach to help her with that.
Jabeur doing a nice job of making Kudermetova play that volley in a little more difficult position. But you can tell Kudermetova, she's got soft hands up there at the net.
All right, this is the second straight service game for Kudermetova where Jabeur has won the first point. This time Jabeur gets the second point.
a
30.
slice in the middle of that rally, and maybe that just threw timing of Kudermetova off on that last forehand.
There's the French history in Tunisia. You're going to hear a lot of allez from Ons' team.
Fifteen, 13.
Wow.
15, 14.
Kudemetova's blinked a couple of times on second serve. That's her third double. And Jabeur has her first breakpoint chances. The first time in the US Open, Kudermetova dropped serve. The winner will make their first US Open quarter. Jabeur. It's the first time Ons Jabeur has turned into the middle weekend here. First time she's made the round of 16.
Hasn't really played her best tennis this tournament. Was almost down and out against Rogers, up against it, found a way to get out of that match. Maybe feel like she's playing with house money a bit. Trying to turn around what has been a losing matchup against Kudermetova. That's terrific ball striking, though. Especially that last shot, below the net dropping. Not easy to soften up, get under it, get enough spin to bring it down.
Those glances, maybe glares, going right at her husband / coach after the miss by Kudermetova.
I think even though Jabeur missed that shot, she's still got to be willing to throw that in, to just keep Kudermetova having to consider more options.
Game, Jabeur.
5-all.
Five games all, first set.
And the points were tilted in favor of Kudermetova. This run by Jabeur has squared that count.
15 love.
Kudermetova really does a good job getting up and extending out into the court on her serve. She uses her full frame to generate the pace, especially down the tee.
Oh.
40 love.
Would help Kudermetova if she could, to reset, if she could have a simple service game here. Clean and just allow her to get a little positive energy back.
Time we see Arantxa sitting in Jabeur's box, I wonder, you would be a person. You'd think of a creative player who used all kinds of, used every available tool and weapon. Arantxa, right? I wonder if you see a little similarity?
Yeah, a little bit.
Game, Kudermetova.
A little hop for some energy here. Closing act of the first set. Get the smiles, and that answered my question. Can she win the baseline points?
She can win her fair share, and even more so if Kudermetova doesn't know what to expect. Arantxa Sanchez in the back row, she approves.
Game,
that's impressive. Holded love.
6 cancel, first set, tiebreak.
Defining feature of Ons Jabeur's year and a rise to the top of the WTA. A record in the clutch situations. Deciding sets this year, 15-6. Tie breaks, 7-4. There you see, counting one here now, 8-4. Winning record as well for Kudermetova, but for Jabeur, that deciding set record, that's a standout.
Jabeur.
There's starting to see some fun rallies now, and Jabeur anticipating, getting right behind that finishing shot. But when you know that you're clutch, you can win those tough battles. It helps in moments like this. Stay just a little more relaxed. Everything right, Kudematova, execute in the end. With superb defense from Jabeur. Just making Kudematova play that extra ball.
That's her best bolt of the first set. 110 for Jabeur, her third ace. Did Arantxa ever hit 110?
I doubt it.
Please.
Early stages of this set, Jabeur was getting pushed further back behind the baseline. That time, again, held her ground and cut this ball off at an angle.
So is this court position an adjustment, Chanda? Jabeur's court position?
I think it is, and just
5-0.
her willingness to be a little more aggressive, to lean on her shots a bit more. And it is showing. She's got Kudematova rattled now.
Now, the first 8 games have had no connection to what's happened since. First 8 games, it felt really just, this was all Kudematova. She dropped serve at 5-3, and Jabeur, look at, I mean, just, Jabeur has piled on since. She's won 22 of the last 30 points as Jabeur.
Oh.
Jabeur.
برافو صحيح برافو صحيح صحيح
Jabeur for the finish.
German first set to Jabeur. By 7 games to 6.
And a set that I think worth noting, Kudematova did not take a timeout during the set break after losing a set in a tough fashion.
15 minutes.
Oh.
If you want to look ahead on the Kudematova side, she herself, she's gone to 3 sets 16 times this year, and she's won 11.
Kudematova looking for the call, but it's all electronic.
Oh.
Jabeur getting just that little extra kick on that last serve. Nice change up.
Oh.
This is an important game for both players after such hard-fought first set. Jabeur wants to keep this momentum and not give up her serve this early. Kudematova trying to create a little more positives here to start the second.
Advantage Kudematova.
Those are the unforced errors we weren't seeing the second part of that first set.
Jabeur's throwing a few darts here. That's 6 aces.
Advantage Jabeur.
Kudematova's got to find some ways to change the momentum, try to get more aggressive on her side. That was a good move. Just taking time away from Jabeur.
Advantage Jabeur.
Things have shifted just enough. It was Jabeur who was on the front foot and dictating a bit more with direction, moving the ball. Now Kudematova starting to find her range in a few of these rallies, keeping herself in this game.
Ball.
Advantage, Kudematova.
Allez, il est bas, 3 parcours, allez, Ons, allez.
Now, the voice you keep hearing is Isam. Coach Kudematova's husband/coach is pretty quiet. Oh, Jabeur for the second time in the game.
Allez, vite, allez.
Aces on break point.
3 aces in this game in total. Incredible serving here under pressure.
Advantage, Jabeur.
Ball.
1st game, 2nd set.
They're sprinting the speed, and that brought Ash to its feet.
Fifteen look. Thirteen look.
And that ball just off the back of the line.
C'est bien, c'est bien.
Fourteen look.
Even though she missed that return, that's a good play. Hitting and coming in.
The Jabeur. Kudematova knew it right away.
40-15.
The little Gumby shoulder here. Watch this. Watch Kudematova's reaction is, oh, look at that. Oh, no.
It's the kind of point that hurts your feelings.
Yes.
Fault.
40-13.
You get the feeling Jabeur's playing more freely?
Absolutely.
Right. I mean, at the first 8 games, you felt like she had a little bit of a restraining jacket on.
Yeah, she's relaxed.
Yeah.
And when you start seeing her throw in those drop shots out of nowhere, the little flick lob, that's when you know Jabeur is fully into it. She's feeling her full game.
Game,
just too good.
Kudematova.
Beautiful ball striking from Kudematova at the end. Take
One
her
game
serve.
all, second set.
All right, so an important rebound game for Kudematova. And the winner to play Tomljanovic in the quarterfinals. I wonder if this match will complete
Love
the
15.
4 in the bottom half. None of the 4 have ever been to the quarters at the US Open, let alone further.
Fault.
And although Shimon and Coco
15
Gauff
all.
did play on this very court for the doubles championship last year.
Yeah, it's always nice when you see players that have been in form, that have been getting big results, making it to these stages. Final major of the year. The other 3 players
30-15.
in this top half, excuse me, this bottom half. Coco Gauff, big breakthrough, finals at Roland Garros. Caroline Garcia, who's been the hottest player these last couple of months or so. Of course, Ajla Tomljanovic. It's funny, Tomljanovic said, you know,
40-15.
we asked her, what do you think about being the answer to a trivia question? She said, well, they won't be able to pronounce my name anyway. She got to the quarterfinals of Wimbledon the last couple of years.
Yeah, Ajla's had a little better career than Benjamin Becker. The last trivia question here.
Game, Jabeur.
Last match for Andre Agassi in his career.
Ball change, please.
Player that's been so good on your service games all year on tour. Dropped her serve once in the first set. It was pivotal. Kudematova. Certainly intent on making sure that's the only time.
Love 15.
Each successive hold now for Jabeur is going to ramp just a little squeeze on Kudematova's games.
Look at Kudematova's serve, and
Love 13.
it's pretty straight. And Jabeur right now is just on it. She's reading the serve. She's stepping in, cutting off the angle a bit, and it's allowing her to get the ball back on Kudematova a little quicker. First couple of points in this game. see Kudematova trying to
Love
put a
Fulton.
little more slice on that, and it just threw her off a bit. Another double fault, and it is costly.
There comes the emotions, and again, we've seen this from her in the last few years, and it's not uncommon in tennis. This time, those words are directed at the guy who's also her husband. He's sitting right where she was talking.
Game, Jabeur.
Well, so much for the serve prowess. Kudematova with a lost game. Clearly,
Jabeur leads 3 games
that
to
love
1.
30 double
Second set.
rattled her. And now Jabeur, well, she's in control. USOpen.org, again, your official tournament website to follow all the action with live scoring during the second week.
Love 15.
Such a huge stadium. Crowd thinned out, obviously, with the late hour, but for Kudematova, remember, the first time she's ever been in here. Of course, this is the biggest tennis stadium on earth we know. I wonder if center court would fit inside here, don't you think? Center court, Wimbledon, would fit inside Ash Stadium.
Yes, absolutely.
I wonder if 2 of them would fit inside. That might be stretching.
That might be.
I mean, that's just how big this is. More so with the addition of the roof.
This has just been phenomenal. 11 winners for Jabeur to just 1 Kudematova. Jabeur is also sending a message. I mean, she has gotten so comfortable in these rallies, going toe-to-toe and just leaning on the ball.
Game, Jabeur.
Kudematova throws for a second. Come on, that's got to be out. No, and it's 4-1 Jabeur. Well, Jabeur was getting pushed into a corner 2 days ago by Shelby Rogers, and then she won 7 straight games.
When you're out there in a match like that,
15 love.
you feel like you're lucky to get out of it. And for Jabeur, perhaps that has allowed her to relax even more in this match. the fact that, you know, she's still alive and with this opportunity.
Jabeur has won 7 of the last 8 games, plus a tiebreak.
It's been a remarkable turnaround. Kudermetova serving for the first set at 5-3. A couple of tension-filled points, but Jabeur just stepped into the void and has raised her level. For Kudermetova, it's just one break. If she continues to hold serve, that will put natural pressure on Jabeur. It's time for her to toss the balls up.
Oh.
Kudermetova still just one winner in this set against 5 unforced errors. That was another one.
Game, Kudermetova.
4th ace for Kudermetova to get her the game, and yeah, now
Jabeur
that
leads 4 games to 2. Second set.
feeling you just talked about, Janice, starts to creep in for Ons Jabeur. The close.
Closing is never easy.
Oh.
Whoa, it's good. And there's a perfect example of the Kudermetova
Jabeur
you
has requested replay
described
of
early.
the call on the right baseline.
Yeah, this type of play, immediately coming in, not hesitating, and the soft
Love it.
hands below the net.
Jabeur again can't believe it.
15-13.
Kudermetova is just kissing the lines
Yes.
on these shots.
Close call. Again, there's the confirmation. Kudermetova pumping herself up here and opening at 15-30.
That's beautifully done, especially after the disappointment, frustration you could see Jabeur was feeling. Come right back and play that kind of settled point. Even more impressive. I think both players are looking up in disbelief at the lines that they're each hitting.
Thank you. Game, Jabeur.
No nerves there. Back-to-back aces to close. Jabeur's a game from the quarters.
Second set, and by 1 set to love.
Ons Jabeur played for the Wimbledon Championship this year, so she's had the thrill, the incredible experience of playing for a major title. These are still nerve-wracking moments. A game away from reaching the last 8 for the first time at the US Open.
Right. 15 lane.
Another line. I love when players look like they're offended that you dared to hit the line. I thought that's why they're there. Isn't that what you aim for?
Yeah, did she forget about the 2 aces she just hit to close her game out?
Thirty lane. Taylor. Game, Kudematova.
Jabeur. This is just
5
one
games
break.
to 3. Second set.
2 days ago, Jabeur had to close out. Breaking Shelby Rogers. Could not serve it out on her first try. That included the bout of nerves that we all saw. No sign of that yet.
First service
15 left
here.
برافو برافو.
Good start with that one.
البدن كامل يخدم لفوق. برافو.
Fifteen all.
Bravo, bravo, bravo. Attention. Bravo, bravo.
How about the power on that return?
15-13.
Kudematova swinging very freely there. Gives her a little opening.
زعل زعل.
That felt like a point from the first set.
Jabeur just getting a little more predictable there, and Kudematova able to control the tempo.
Does she have an ace in her? But Kudematova has life in her.
Love 15. Love 30.
Sahih, Sahih.
So one thing, Isam does not need a microphone.
Love 14. Game 7, Ons Jabeur.
US Open
By 2 sets to love.
quarterfinals.
7-6, 6-4.
Jabeur gave a great quote earlier in the week. She said, "I have a mission. I'm number 5 in the world, so for me, I'm trying to represent that number as much as I can." Just represent is clearly the key word there. She represents so much.